Hey, Chavez cycling family! Remember that feeling? The wind in your face, the sense of freedom, the pure joy of your first few bike rides. It's a feeling we all chase. But what if I told you that a few small, common mistakes might be secretly sabotaging that joy, making your rides harder, less comfortable, and even a little unsafe? Stick around, because today we're going to uncover 7 of these common beginner blunders, and more importantly, how to fix them, so you can get back to loving every single pedal stroke. Welcome back to Chavez Cycling, your go-to channel for making cycling a seamless and enjoyable part of your daily life. It's not about being the fastest, it's about finding your rhythm, your comfort, and your confidence on 2 wheels. Let's dive right into the 7 common beginner cycling mistakes to avoid. Mistake number 1, the one-size-fits-all fallacy. First up, and arguably the most crucial, is riding a bike that doesn't fit you properly. It's like trying to run a marathon in shoes that are 2 sizes too big or too small. You wouldn't do it, right? The same logic applies to your bike. A poor bike fit can lead to everything from nagging neck and back pain to knee injuries and an inefficient pedal stroke, which means you're working way harder than you need to. Many beginners just hop on a bike and go, thinking that as long as they can reach the pedals, they're good. But the nuances matter. Your saddle height, the distance to your handlebars, the angle of your handlebars, it all contributes to your comfort and power. A quick at-home test for saddle height is to place your heel on the pedal at its lowest point. Your leg should be almost completely straight. When you place the ball of your foot on the pedal, you'll have the perfect slight bend in your knee. But for the best results, I highly recommend visiting your local bike shop for a professional bike fit. It's a small investment that pays huge dividends in your long-term cycling enjoyment. Mistake number 2, the set-it-and-forget-it mindset with tire pressure. Okay, let's talk about something that's often overlooked: tire pressure. You wouldn't drive a car with flat tires, and the same principle applies to your bike. Riding on underinflated tires is a recipe for a sluggish, difficult ride. It increases rolling resistance, meaning you have to put in a lot more effort to go the same distance. Plus, it makes you more susceptible to pinch flats. On the flip side, overinflating your tires can make for a harsh and bumpy ride, as the tire won't be able to absorb small imperfections in the road. The ideal pressure is usually written on the sidewall of your tire, as a range. For daily commuting on paved surfaces, you'll want to be in the upper end of that range. Get a good quality floor pump with a built-in gauge. It's a game changer. Make it a habit to check your tire pressure at least once a week. A properly inflated tire makes for a faster, safer, and more comfortable ride. Mistake number 3, neglecting the language of gears. Gears can be intimidating for beginners. All those shifters and clicks can seem overly complicated. So, what do many new riders do? They find one gear that feels okay and just stick with it. This is a huge mistake that limits your potential and can lead to burnout. Think of your gears as a conversation with the road. When the road goes up, you shift to an easier gear to maintain your cadence, or the speed at which you pedal. When the road flattens out or goes down, you shift to a harder gear to maintain momentum. The goal is to keep a consistent, comfortable cadence, usually around 80 to 90 revolutions per minute for most riders. Practice shifting on a flat, quiet road. Get a feel for how each shift changes your effort. A little practice, and you'll be speaking the language of gears fluently, making hills feel less like mountains and flat sections feel effortlessly fast. Mistake number 4, the death grip and poor posture. When we're new to something, our bodies tend to tense up. In cycling, this often translates to a death grip on the handlebars and hunched, rigid posture. This not only wastes energy, but can also lead to sore shoulders, a stiff neck, and an aching back. It also makes you less stable and less able to react to unexpected bumps or obstacles in the road. Relax. Your bike is designed to be stable. Keep a light but firm grip on the handlebars. Your elbows should be slightly bent to act as natural shock absorbers. Your back should be relatively flat, not hunched like a turtle, and remember to change your hand position on the handlebars periodically on longer rides to relieve pressure. Mistake number 5, neglecting basic maintenance. Your bike is a machine, and like any machine, it needs little TLC to run smoothly and safely. Many beginners ride their bikes until something breaks, which is not only more expensive to fix, but can also be dangerous. You don't have to be a master mechanic. Start with the basics. Keep your chain clean and lubricated. A clean chain shifts better, runs quieter, and lasts longer. Also, regularly check your brakes. Squeeze the brake levers. Do they feel spongy? Do they go all the way to the handlebar? If so, they need adjusting. And visually inspect your brake pads for wear. Learning these simple maintenance checks will give you so much more confidence in your ride. Mistake number 6, forgetting to fuel and hydrate. This one is especially important for those venturing into longer rides. Cycling, even at a moderate pace, burns a significant amount of energy and causes you to lose fluids through sweat. Waiting until you're hungry or thirsty is too late. By then, your performance has already started to decline. For any ride longer than an hour, it's a good idea to bring a water bottle and a small snack, like a banana or a granola bar. Take small, regular sips of water and have a bite to eat every 45 minutes to an hour. Proper fueling and hydration will keep your energy levels stable and help you avoid the dreaded bonk, where you suddenly feel completely out of energy. And finally, let's talk about confidence. As a beginner, it's natural to feel a bit intimidated by traffic and the rules of the road, but riding timidly can actually be more dangerous. Hugging the curb too closely can put you in the path of debris, potholes, and car doors opening unexpectedly. It also makes you less visible to drivers. Learn and use proper hand signals for turning and stopping. Make eye contact with drivers whenever possible. Ride in a straight, predictable line. And don't be afraid to take the lane when necessary, for example, when approaching an intersection, or when the lane is too narrow for a car to safely pass you. Being a predictable, visible, and confident cyclist is your best safety tool. So there you have it. 7 common beginner cycling mistakes and, more importantly, how to correct them. Remember, every cyclist, no matter how experienced, was once a beginner. It's a journey of continuous learning and improvement. By avoiding these pitfalls, you'll not only become a safer and more efficient cyclist, but you'll also unlock a deeper level of enjoyment in your daily rides. What are some of the mistakes you made when you first started cycling? Share your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Chavez Cycling for more tips to make your cycling life the best it can be. Until next time, ride safe and ride happy.